what might a paid offer look like? And take a bold step. Now, I have seen that if someone will pay £1 or $1 for something, someone will pay £1,000 or $1,000. The money is almost irrelevant. If it's the thing that is your passion and your embodiment, and it's what they want, you can sell it. Or you can find ways of funding it. And they're like, money is spiritual. Money is everywhere. It is a spiritual form of the formless, in the same way that our products are a spiritual form of the formless. Your thoughts are a form of the formless. Everything around us is a form of the formless. We are in the realm of bringing the formless into form, and you can do that all day long. And if it's really, you never need to get stuck, because when you're stuck, it's just like, what now? What shall I do now? And you will get ideas. And that's why being focused really helps you, because when you're a bit scatty like me and you have 100 things on the go, you're getting ideas for all of these things. And I have found over the last 12 months, the more and more focused I've got, the more things happen. So writing the business book, for instance, all of a sudden I wasn't doing that, and then all of a sudden I was doing that, and there it was published. It's like within a couple of months, really. So you're always able to bring the form into the formulas, but just play with what your first paid offer might look like. Or if you're already charging and you would like to earn more, what would an increase look like? Now, what I do with that is, it's not that I'm going to increase my prices to my existing clients. It's a whole new load of clients. So it may be that someone who's currently paying £2,000 could pay £5,000, or £200 could pay £2,000, depending where you're at. But I think it's actually another layer. It's another person. So when you're done with the level of people that you're working with right now, it's not, oh, how will they won't allow me to increase the prices, they can't afford it. Those aren't the people for this next wave. The people for the next wave, maybe you haven't met them yet. But you start thinking in terms of, well, who might they be? And where might I go to find them? One of my mentors talks about, this thing about the $97 or $997 instead of 1,000, and people put a 7 or a 9 at the end of things. When it's a low paid product, that works bizarrely. But when it's a higher paid product, like a premium coaching program, actually people expect to be treated as intelligent, and 997 is £1,000 or $1,000. So charge $1,000. We don't need to use tricks. And there's a lot of tricks out there. All we need to do is be true to ourselves, follow the passion, and then see what we need to do next. And it might be, I had to learn about sales. It might be, you have to learn about sales, or you might have to learn about marketing. But it always has to be distilled back down to what makes sense to me right now. So I'll just clarify those steps. So Be able to identify what your work is and how you would explain it to someone. Name the people that you could offer this to. Now, if you can get specific and think, I know X would like this, or so and so might be interested, that is even more helpful. And then think about what your first paid offer might look like, or your next increased price offer might look like. I love that. Yes, call a spade a spade. Absolutely, absolutely. And we're in this space of there's so much information, there's so much noise about what to do and what not to do. And I remember when I first started business networking, people would say, you need a website first, or you need business cards first, or you need this, or you need that. Everybody's got their opinions about what you need. And tricks and ways of getting people. Let's not do that. We're doing heart-led, authentic work. Let's be true. Let's be honest. When I have people on a call with me and they ask me, and I invite them, because my program is an invitation only program, and I invite them to the program, I tell them the price. Like, no tricks, no trying to hide behind a different price, or $9.97 or whatever. I just tell them the price. That's it. Because the price is just the price. Nobody really cares about the price. So they can either afford it or they can't. But usually what they really want to know is credibility. Like, can you do this? Are you the right person to do this? And can you help me? So they want to know that you actually can do what you can do, and that you can do it for them. Those are the two main things. And then the money's just the money. And like I say, they either can or they can't. I like to have a low access route so that people can, through my books and through my videos, access the work in a way that's affordable to them. But I don't want to change my pricing for my program, because that's honouring what I'm bringing to the world. Alfie, I suddenly see how we are really giving what we do freely from the heart, and the money comes to us because we are coming from that freely given heart space. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's exactly right. And that's what all those other people were doing. That's what Brandon was doing, and J.K. Rowling. They were doing it from their heart and following that, and then the money finds you one way or another. Now, there are ways that I help people open their minds to where to find the money, but there's no one way. Again, there's no one way. It might be like Brandon, that you do everything for free and then do a crowdfund and raise $20 million, or it might be, and that's what I've done when I ran my social enterprise. I've had private funding, I've run crowdfunds, I've had contracts. There's all sorts of ways of finding the money to do the thing you love. But you start with doing the thing you love, not the finding the money part, because you get creative about that.